Nissan's NP300 Navara is a different, more sophisticated form of pickup. Clever rear suspension gives it more car-like handling, while the installation of a downsized 2.3-litre DCI engine delivers greater efficiency. It's classier inside and just as tough and practical as the Navara has always been. Try one and you realise just how far pickups have come.
With this NP300 Navara, Nissan has addressed the fundamental reason why vehicles of this kind tend to lurch about as they do, namely the old-fashioned leaf-sprung rear axles that, until the launch of this model, were deemed mandatory in this class if a proper 1-ton payload was to be maintained. This Navara proves the possibility of another way, a decade of development delivering an all-new 5-link rear suspension setup. Yes, just like the kind of thing you get on a crossover or a small SUV. At speed through the bends, it doesn't quite respond like one of those, but it certainly sets a new standard for handling dynamics in the pickup class, helped by surprisingly feelsome steering and a clever electronic limited slip differential that maximises cornering traction. The revised suspension system is used only on double cab variants like this one. Lower spec King cab derivatives continue with a developed version of the previous generation model's leaf-sprung setup, and they're powered by a single turbo 160 PS version of the 2.3-litre DCI diesel that's now used right across the Navara lineup. In the double cab range, there's the option of a twin turbo 190 PS version of this unit, and you can mate it with either manual or with automatic transmission. As for efficiency, well, with the manual derivative, you're looking at 44.1 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and 169 grams per kilometre of CO2. All double cabs and most King cab models get four-wheel drive, and that's a system carried over from the previous model and offering both high and low range options for those times when a lack of traction means you want more than just drive from the rear wheels. It's a tough and capable setup that gives this Navara prowess in the rough stuff. The Navara has never been a shrinking violet in the styling stakes, and in this NP300, guys, it's as bold and brash as ever. In terms of styling evolution, the major changes have taken place up front. Here, a signature so-called V-motion grille and boomerang-shaped LED daytime running lights provide distinctive Nissan design cues. Time to step up into the cabin, take a seat inside. And Nissan says that the dashboard assembly has been redesigned from the ground up, but at first glance, much here appears to have been borrowed from the brand's X-Trail SUV, which is no bad thing given that the objective here was clearly to make the interior as car-like as possible. Time to take a seat in the back. Here, 6-foot passengers who don't mind their heads slightly brushing the roof lining will find themselves easily able to fit behind 6-foot front occupants. There's also the bonus of being able to flip up the seat bases to access 2 hidden storage compartments and create an extra area for transporting items you don't want to consign to the cargo bay. Is this Nissan the game changer we were promised? Well, in many respects, yes. The handling is far better than anything we've previously seen from any pickup, even if it isn't quite as car-like as the brand would like you to believe. To be fair, there's only so much you can do with a commercial vehicle that has to be industrially capable, and faced with those constraints, you can only admire what the Japanese company has achieved here.